You ate my house, so I'm going to eat you. This story is a childhood nightmare for many people. But has anyone truly understood the human truth hidden behind the fairy tale? Has anyone really seen it? Hansel and Gretel was never just a story about defeating a witch. It is a story about hunger, poverty, temptation, and the choices people make when pushed to the edge. Hansel and his sister Gretel were born into a poor family. When there was no food or water left at home, their mother gave the last of the food to her husband and children. Yet at the dinner table, the brother and sister covered their mouths and laughed, saying the soup tasted like dishwater. They had no idea. That meal was the result of their mother's last desperate effort. Their helpless father could not bring home any food. The mischievous children knew nothing about the hardships of life. In those famine-stricken years, many parents joined hands to abandon their children. Yet no matter how crushing life became, she never once thought about leaving hers behind. Until one day, a kind neighbor brought over a jar of milk and some eggs. It was the only delicious food the family had seen in months. The woman hurried to bake them into a fragrant pudding, hoping to give her family a satisfying dinner. Before leaving, she repeatedly reminded the children to tie up the donkey and not let it wander off. The family could no longer afford any more losses. But the children knew nothing about the bitterness of survival. The moment the woman left the house, they forgot her instructions. The untied donkey barged into the home. When the woman returned, she saw that the pudding had been completely eaten. Even the milk jar had been smashed to pieces. Tears streamed uncontrollably down her face. That had been the family's only dinner. As one hardship piled on top of another, the woman finally lost her temper with the children. She punished them by sending them into the forest to gather berries. If they did not collect enough for the whole family, they were not to come home. But at that moment, she had forgotten the neighbor's warning. Many children had recently gone missing. All of them had vanished into that dark forest. But were those children really lost? Or had their parents let go of their hands because of hunger? Meanwhile, the brother and sister only wanted to gather more berries and return home sooner. Instead, they wandered deeper and deeper into the woods, until the shadows of the forest swallowed them whole. After nightfall, the woman ran into the forest like a madwoman. She shouted the names of her two children. She loved them dearly, but now she was terrified that she had truly lost them. Meanwhile, the children were lost in the forest. Eerie cries echoed from every direction. Yet they could do nothing but keep moving forward, until a candy house appeared before them. The walls were made of chocolate. The roof was covered with thick layers of cream. The windows were decorated with the sweetest temptation a child could imagine. How much it resembles the dreams adults chase. A glamorous life and benefits that seem within easy reach. Yet no one knows what poison may be hidden beneath them. And we are often blinded by the sweetness. The witch waved with a smile. Her voice was as sweet as candy coating. Just like those people in real life who wear friendly masks. Behind them lurked terrifying schemes. The brother and sister soon stepped into the candy house. They forgot all about gathering berries and returning home. They stuffed themselves with delicious food, completely lost in a false sweetness. Adults too are often captivated by the good things before them, forgetting the dangers that may be hiding behind them. The witch represents greed and desire. Soon, her true nature was revealed. She locked Hansel inside a cage. Every day she fed him mountains of food. She planned to eat him once he became fat enough. Gretel became the witch's servant. Every day she faced endless chores. The gingerbread people surrounding the candy house were actually children transformed by a curse. Most of them were likely the poor souls abandoned by their parents. Like Hansel and Gretel, they had once been tempted by candy. In the end, they became lifeless decorations. Fortunately, the brother and sister never gave up on survival. Gretel displayed remarkable intelligence and courage. When the witch taught her how to crack nuts, she secretly played a clever trick. She caused the witch to smash her own glasses with a hammer. The witch immediately lost her vision. Then, just as the witch was preparing a spell, Gretel snatched away her wand. Imitating the witch, she recited the incantation. Finally, the syrup-covered witch was pushed into the oven. As the flames crackled and roared, it was as if all greed and malice were being burned away. After the witch died, the gingerbread people turned back into children. Their father followed the collapsing red smoke and found them. In the end, Hansel and Gretel brought the other children back to the village. Their mother held them tightly and trembled with tears. But no one knows whether those children would be abandoned in the forest again. After all, hunger still remained. Poverty still remained. In the end, Hansel and Gretel is not really a story about defeating a witch. It tells us that the sweetest things often hide the cruelest dangers.